Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and my very messy desk. I have not had a chance to clean up, as most of you probably know, since I've gone on and on about it. I have been sick over the holidays, and I did not get to finish my Advent calendar series. Um, so I just want to talk a little bit about the projects that I did with the calendars and um, what I got from Pink and Main on the 25th. So I'm going to start off though with some happy mail that I received um, this past week. This came from Alicia over at Call Me Crafty Owl. It's just a thank you for being a member of her channel. It's beautiful, as you can see, beautiful colors on this card. And I love these florals. Pretty sure that's Tailored Expressions, but not positive, because she does a lot with them. But it could be an older stamp from her stash. And these enamel dots are super pretty. So I got that. This is a card from my friend Lisa Acker. Beautiful foiling. Really pretty, more my style card. More, sort of plain and simple, but at the same time, it's got lots of oomph to it with that beautiful shiny foil. I love that. And the foiled ornaments. It's real pretty. She popped up the sentiment on a little foam tape, and she did put her personalized stamp on the back. I always love to see that from people. And Alicia's does not have one. This is a card from Teresa Russell. She is a designer for Jamie over at Not Too Shabby. She makes really pretty cards and comes up with fabulous ideas for um, beautiful papers. So this is a really cute little die cut here. Pretty paper, sort of non-traditional colors, but absolutely beautiful. And then these two, excuse me, this is still ongoing. Let's see. Oh, this is from my friend Jim Eber. And some of you may have seen Jim in the chat. Um, he was not able to do his calendars this year. Beautiful calendars he makes. But he did send me this card. Look at that. So nice. I love this moon, the deer and the trees. Really beautiful card. Oh, and he put a die cut joy on the inside, and he has his personalized label. Come on, focus, camera, focus. Isn't that pretty? I love that. That's my card from Jim. That's going to be displayed. And this does not have a return address, but it's from Southeast Wales. I think it might be from Ruth, but I'm not sure. Ooh, this is lovely. Yes, it's from Ruth Miser. Isn't that pretty? really beautiful papers. Here's the Santa and the reindeer, the presents. Um, ooh, so this is really nice. So she cut up the paper, and so there's glitter cardstock in the background in green. Then she cut these out of this is the same pattern paper, and it's just beautiful. Really pretty card. I love that. Oh, and she has her stamp on the back. I always love that because later, if you kind of can't remember down the road, you can look on the back of the card. So that is my very happy mail. Excuse me. And I was supposed to get some prescription cough medicine, and the drugstore has never gotten it in. So I've been waiting a week for that. But let's just go through some of the projects. Oh, and on the 25th, Pink and Main really went all out, and ended the advent calendar with a bang because they gave us 3 dies, these big die cut dies for sentiments. So you have hello there, thank you, and happy birthday. No, the cat did not come with anything. Go. So I went ahead and die cut them out of some scraps of paper on my desk, and I put some tape over it so they wouldn't fall apart. So, and you can't really see that very well, can you? Anyway, I just don't want to take the tape off and tear the letters out of there. So it's really, this is a sort of a funky font that I love. So hopefully you can see that well enough to get an idea. Hello, sweetie. And I love you too. Quick. And here is the happy birthday. And I do that as soon as I run it through, I put the tape over it before I take it up off of my my cutting plate to keep those letters in place. And then this thank you. And see, those are just, it's a really cool font. So, and yes, I love you. So anyway, just really, really cool. And I have not made a card there, but so anyway, and of course I don't have all the days because, like I said, I got sick. I had a big project I started making little gifts for every one of our staff members, and that took a lot of time also. But these were the snowmen dies that we got from Tailored Expressions. Love these cards, and you could use these on a winter card. You could use these on your Christmas thank you cards. These snowflakes were from Tailored Expressions. These dies. Love those. Then this was the first stamp set from Pink and Main. Love, love, love this sunflower. And my cat is stepping on my keyboard and about to end my video. I love these floral stamps from Pink and Main this year. Absolutely wonderful. Oh, yes, this I did. I don't know if you can see the glitter, but I used this liquid watercolor shimmer that came in Tailored Expressions to watercolor this image from Sweet Miss Daisy Designs. It's got you can see a little of the shimmer on there. So that turned out really pretty. Pretty poppy stamp from Pink and Main. Excuse me. Tulip from Pink and Main. These thank yous I'm setting aside because I have to have thank you cards I need to write. This was a tag with the tree and star from Tailored Expressions. The stars were die cuts. You got hearts and stars, and that was from Tailored Expressions Advent Calendar. Day 10, I did this rose from Pink and Main. This was day 12, and that was from Pink and Main. And so for every 3 of these floral stamps that you got from Pink and Main, then one day you would get all 3 dies. So I die cut that, I think that's the peony. And the rose, isn't that lovely? And this is some of their pattern paper that was from day 1. I can't remember if maybe this was day 11 with the polka dot paper. Also some more of that pattern paper that I used. This was Tailored Expressions, and I made the shaker card. So this stencil was Tailored Expressions, and the shaker, oh gosh, words fail me. But the little shaker envelope thingy was from the Pink and Main. So made a super cute shaker card. Then later with Tailored Expressions, you got an embossing folder and the die to cut out this image. So you can run it through your embossing folder, stencil it, and then die cut it. So, or whatever order feels best to you. But anyway, so cute. Here's the lily stamp cut out with the die and more of the Pink and Main pattern paper. Gosh, I cannot remember. Nope, hang on. I'm getting my flowers mixed up. So the first ones we got were the sunflower, the poppy, and the tulip. Then we got the next three floral stamps we got were the rose, the dahlia, and the lily. So this one back here, that was the dahlia. And then I think this one is the peony. And you got all three dies. That was such a fabulous way they did it this year too. So I believe last year you would get, one day you would get a stamp set, and then the day or two later you get the die set. But this year, the way they did it was really fabulous because you got all three dies on one day instead of 3 days of stamps and 3 days of dies. So you really got a big bang for your buck. But yeah, you got the daffodil, the anemone, and the dahlia. So those were days 17, 19, and 21 for Pink and Main. And this little envelope was an old one that I got some from Spellbinder, some Fun Stampers Journey paper clips, and saved the little envelopes, and boy, they came in handy this year. So there was the peony. Isn't that right? Okay, anyway, in the daffodil, these I did with alcohol markers, and they've just turned out really pretty. And this is the last card I did, was some of the anemones. And here are some other ones that I just had. I had done these with watercolor and then wasn't crazy about them. And then here's some more that I did with the alcohol markers. Those turned out so pretty. There's the anemone, another dahlia, and another anemone. So I just thought I would check in with you because I feel like I just went poof and disappeared. And I really do appreciate y'all checking in, watching my video, listening to me go on and on. And I got the two calendars so I could sort of do this comparison between them. I think I marginally liked the Pink and Main better, but they were both a good value for the money spent. You got really, really nice products. I mean, just all kinds of great. I've actually been breaking them down and putting all my products where they belong in my collection. um, day 24 and 25, excuse me, of Tailored Expressions with this real pretty gold watercolor pan and a little paintbrush. So that's really nice. Um, you just got a lot with both calendars. And as much as I have always loved the Spellbinders in years past, I do like the fact that, like, even these are, though these are smaller stamp and die sets, it's easier to get a card with it rather than the tiny ones that you get from Spellbinders. Even though I've always, it's also a good value for the money that you spend for it. This year I just wanted to get the Pink and Main again and have that comparison. So I'm really pleased. I would say if you're interested in getting one of these, that you just shop around. Look at people's advent calendar videos. Tawny Owl Papery, she did the Unity stamps. And those you get very small, the rubber stamp in theirs. It's, I think in price, it's comparable to the Spellbinders Advent Calendar. It depends on what you like and what you're looking for and what is in your budget. And I'll tell you something else I did this year. Once I got everything out of the envelopes, I did not keep the Pink and Main envelopes. It was just too much, and my space is already kind of junky. I did keep these Tailored Expressions envelopes. I saw a lot of people this year who sort of did their own advent calendar using items in their stash. One lady had her husband come and pick out different products. I'm sure she gave him some tips or something. I would have to guide my husband because there's no telling what would end up in an envelope. But I'm thinking about maybe next year doing an advent calendar with things from my stash. I have so many things that I have bought and have never used. So that's something else you might think about. Just save small bags when you get them from various things during the year. And find a way to do your own advent calendar if you can't afford to purchase one. So anyway, there are just lots of ideas, lots of things you can do that will fit your style and fit your budget, and like all the different whatever products that you like and you use most. So I hope this has all been helpful for you this year, and I hope you will join me again in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.